Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun we'd take a good look at Transformers Generation Studio Series Rise of the Beast Terrorcon Novakane. So let's take a closer look at the packaging. We don't have a plastic window, but it does give us a better opportunity to take a closer look at Novakane himself. And this guy looks pretty wicked. Here on the side of the packaging is just a close-up of Novakane himself. Here on the back says we can convert Novakane into 12 steps. Here on the other side of the packaging is another product shot of Novakane himself. So let's get Novakane out of packaging. Okay, here we go. And you know what we say? Goodbye, box. We have instructions. That's awesome. We have nothing here on the back. Here we have Novakane. So let's get him free from packaging. And here we have Novakane out of packaging. And let's take a closer look at this guy because it looks like this guy took some damage on his face. Because what we have here is not completed on here on the other side. So that is really interesting. It looks, there's like this black mark and you can just still see his eyes, so it looks like somebody really took a piece out of his face, but it's not continued here on the other side. But I don't have to say, this kind of like this goldish copper color that we're getting on here on the side is really nice. Continues right here, more on the arms, so that's really nice. Here it continues here on the feet. Here in the back, it's continued, but this is yellow. We get a little bit of silver, so we actually get some little good paint job here, and I like the silver that they have for his teeth there as well. That is just I don't know, just really cool. One thing I do like about this, other than Freezer, the joints to this I feel like is, how can I say, not too loose, but loose enough where they don't really go anywhere. So I feel like it's right in there in the Goldilocks zone, and I really appreciate this, and at least on this mold. And Freezers, that was flimsy. Articulation for this, see, one arm can rotate all the way around 360. One arm can get his arm around in some ways, so you have that, not bad. We have an elbow joint, and since it's on the ball joint, you can rotate that around. Same here on the second arm. Let's see here for the legs. You really have a joint here at the hip, and here I guess is what they're calling the knee. And we have ankle articulation, which is really nice. So you can get some posability out of this guy. I don't think the greatest posability, but some. Let's see, the head can rotate around. It can even face up. So that is really cool. Like I said, some decent posability, but not the greatest. And I think this is supposed to, there we go. I think that head's supposed to go down. Well, either way, your preference, you can have it up, or you can have it down. But I believe it's supposed to stay down. To transform Novakane, we want to push up on the head. There we go. Come to the back here, and we're just going to extend the whole back. I'm going to take that can, and we're just going to flip that out. And now we want to take this, flip it around, and now we're going to cover up Novakane's head. Now we want to come to here to the top arm, and we're just going to flip that around because this is going to expose a peg. And here in the back of the second arm, on the elbow, we just want to attach that together. So we have that. We want to do the same thing here on the other side. So flip this around and get those arms. There we go. And I believe the instructions just tell you to leave the legs up high. And right now, that is the mode. I really call this like a turret mode, because it kind of reminds me of a turret almost. Or if you have another small figure back here, I guess you can use these as handles if you needed to. So this is one transformation, which is interesting. Doesn't really hold up well, but that is one transformation. Novakane's secondary weapon is, we want to collapse on the legs, and there is a hole with that peg, so we're just going to collapse it there. Bring in the feet, clip them in. So we're going to do the same thing here. Close this in, snap this in. There we go. And now, no, we want to keep that arm on. There we go. And now we're going to flip this arm around. And now we want to take this and plug it here on the side of the leg. Come on. There we go. And now we want to take this arm, and here on the side we have the peg, and we're just going to clip that right in there. And so we're going to do the same thing here on the other side. So we have that peg, and we have this hole right on the side of the leg. There we go. And now turn that arm around, and now with that peg on the side, we're just going to get this up right inside there. And now if we actually come underneath, bring out the handle, and now it's a gun. Now Novakane is a gun. That's cool. I'm not going to lie. That is really cool. To transform Novakane back into his robot mode, I want to come here to the arms. We're just going to bring these out. And we're going to detach the arms from the legs. And what we're going to do is going to flip those arms around. Just like that. Come here to the feet, bring those out. And extend the legs. Come here to the back, or to the top of the gun, flip this out, bring the head down, bring the gun back in, and now you just want to push that back in, and collapse on the back. And now you have Novakane fully transformed back into his robot mode. My final thoughts are that I'm actually surprised by Novakane. He's actually the same figure as Freezer, but I don't know if they fixed the issues of the ball joints, because I found Freezer to be fidgety. I felt like everything I touched, like I couldn't hold opposability, or the gun mode fell apart. But I think they fixed that issue with Novakane, because I am actually enjoyed Novakane here himself. I still don't prefer the gun modes, but I do appreciate the tightness of the ball joints that we have here. Maybe I like the color scheme better with the little bit of posabilities. I don't know. This guy is just cool. I find him better than Freezer, even like I said, same figure. I just prefer this guy more. If you're looking for a cool little desk toy, I would highly recommend picking up this guy. If you're looking for troop building, I would highly recommend picking up this guy. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. If you can just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below, let me know in the comments if you think he's shout-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!